This year, 2020, is the 400th anniversary of the first conservation legislation in the Western Hemisphere, which was passed by the Bermuda Assembly in 1620. In 1610, settlers noted, "On the shores of Bermuda, hogs, turtles, fish, and fowl do abound as dust of the earth." With recorded takes of more than 40 turtles per boat per day, it was not long before the local stocks of sea turtles were noticeably depleted. In 1620, only 11 years after Bermuda's colonization, an act of the Bermuda Assembly against the killing of sea turtles was adopted on August 1st after debate in the old St. Peter's Church in St. George's. The act read, "In regard that much waste and abuse has been offered and yet is, by sundry lewd and impudent persons inhabiting within these islands, who in their continual goings out to sea for fish, do upon all occasions, and at all times as they can meet with them, snatch and catch up indifferently all kinds of tortoises, both young, old, little and great, and so kill, carry away, and devour them, to much the decay of the breed of so excellent a fish, the daily scaring of them from our shores, and the danger of an utter destroying and loss of them. It is therefore enacted by the authority of this present Assembly, that from henceforward no manner of person or persons, of what degree or condition soever he be, inhabiting or remaining at any time within these islands, shall presume to kill, or cause to be killed, in any bay, sound, or harbor, or any other place out to sea, being within 5 leagues round about of those islands, any young tortoises that are or shall not be 18 inches in the breadth or diameter, and that upon the penalty for every such offense of the forfeiture of 15 pounds of tobacco, whereof the 1/2 is to be bestowed in the public uses, the other upon the informer." With this declaration, it is clear Bermuda was earnest about protecting what they perceived as a dwindling resource. If our forefathers 400 years ago understood the life history of sea turtles, their law surely would have been written very differently. It has taken near 4 centuries for scientists to unlock the secrets of sea turtles. A sea turtle, 18 inches or less in breadth or diameter, would characterize a juvenile living on a foraging habitat hundreds of miles from where it was born. Yes, all those juveniles living in Bermuda and protected by the 1620 law were from distant populations and would not stay in Bermuda and nest as adults. Sadly, despite the well-intentioned act, Bermuda's adult nesting turtles, returning to our shores only during nesting season, continued to be hunted to extinction. To effectively protect any species, we must know where they occur, in what numbers, at what times, and what factors contribute to their mortality. In essence, population and life history models need to be refined to include all that we can learn about their entire life cycle. Management accounting for life history traits through research initiatives can lead to recovery and eventually to resilient populations that are better able to withstand further environmental change. Additional laws protecting sea turtles were passed in Bermuda in 1937, 1947, 1963, 1972, and 1978, which placed various restrictions on weight limits, seasonal fishing activities, and ultimately imposed a total fishing ban on all sea turtles within Bermuda's territorial waters. In 2012, the green turtle, hawksbill turtle, loggerhead turtle, and leatherback turtle were listed on the 2003 Protected Species Act, which ensures management plans are implemented for each species. The primary aim of the Bermuda Turtle Project is to fill in critical information gaps in the life history of sea turtles that inhabit Bermuda waters, and to make that information available to scientists, managers, and the public. The special contribution that the Bermuda Turtle Project can make is to elucidate the biology of sea turtles in places where young turtles grow up in the absence of adults. The ongoing work to protect green turtles that reside in Bermuda during an important phase of their lives is helping recover this species in the Western Hemisphere. The world is changing, and sea turtles, survivors for more than 125 million years, are facing challenges that will be vital for us to identify and manage if we can. Our oceans are permeated with marine debris, causing death by entanglement and plastic ingestion. Global warming is affecting sex ratios in sea turtles, resulting in a female bias. Bermuda's seagrass beds have deteriorated. Sea turtles have moved much closer to shore and are leaving the platform at a smaller size. Knowing how species adapt to environmental changes is key to sound management of the species and their habitats. Bermuda can be proud of our long history of conservation efforts as we continue today monitoring, learning, and sharing knowledge towards the effective stewardship and sustainability of species in our changing world.